What's good, everybody? It's JD and I'm back with another video. First things first, as always, appreciate you for stopping by, checking out the channel. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, that helps me out a lot. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button too. They're bringing you guys build videos throughout the year. I'm going to continue to do so. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know down in the comment section. But we're on our road to 500 subscribers. You guys have been blowing it up lately. Really appreciate it. You guys really seem to like these quote-unquote glitched metric builds, and I've got another one here for you today. We're bringing you the metric 6'10" build, and we're going to bring it to you as Ben Simmons today. Obviously, Ben Simmons has been in the news quite a bit the last couple of days as I'm recording this with the trade to the Nets for James Harden. Let me know down in the comment section too if you think there's a winner or loser in that trade. I really like the trade from the Nets perspective. If Simmons is able to come back and be right and be what he was before, and the mix of getting also Seth Curry and Andre Drummond in the deal too, I think that'll be a really good fit for the Nets. As a Bucks fan, we'll see. But let's get into this build here first. First thing I want to show you is the normal 6'10" build. So if we went 6'10" and we lowered the weight all the way down and we took the wingspan out to 7'7", which is where we're going to have this one finish up at the end of it. If you check out the stats on the right hand side, you see it only gets a 73 ball handle, so it's missing out on some of the better dribble moves. It only gets a 63 speed with ball. You need 65 to get silver quick first step. Then on the defense, you see 77 perimeter and steal, 88 on the rebounding, 75 on the speed. But the one big thing that I'm going to do with this build, and you'll see it here, is it does not get clamps if you make the original 6'10" version. You have to be 6'9" or shorter, so that's why you do the metric version, and you can get silver clamps on this when it's all said and done. So I'm going to show you how to do the glitch quote unquote itself. There's a lot of back and forth steps in this build process, so bear with me, and let's get right into it. Alright, so the first thing we got to do is we're going to go in and make a new build. We're going to start out with the regular unit of measurement. We're going to go 7 foot. We're going to go minimum weight, which is 215, and then we're going to max out the wingspan at 7'10". Body shape going to be slight, and then with this part, as always with these, the initial badge count and attributes and everything, it does not matter. We're just maxing this out so we can do the glitch back and forth with the metric system. This one actually has a few different steps with it. If any of y'all know an easier way or a different way to get to the end result with any of these, let me know. This is the only version I know of how to get the metric 6'10" version. So we're gonna max this all out. Takeovers don't matter. We're gonna make our build, and then from this point we're gonna go to the edit build option. I'm going to go through this kind of fast, so if you need to stop or slow it down, pause it, go ahead and do that. We're going to go back to the main menu. We're going to go features, settings, unit of measurement, which is partway down here. We're going to change it from imperial to metric. Then we're going to go back into the builder. We're going to edit that same build that we were just on. So yes, we want to edit it. We're not going to change anything on this first page. From here, we're going to change the height to 2.07. We're going to lower the weight to 95 kilos, and we're going to have the wingspan at 2.34. So again, we're going to go in here, and we are going to max this all out and get it to 99. Again, doesn't matter where you put the attributes, what the badge counts are. We just want to get the build to 99. So we can go back in and edit it again. So we're just going to throw all these here. Throw these last couple on the bottom. We got it 99. Again, takeovers don't matter. Build doesn't matter. And then from here, we're going to edit the build again. Like I said, there's a few different steps to this one, so stick with me. There's a couple more back and forths that we need to do in order to make this work, unlike a couple of the other builds where it's just a couple step process. So we're going to go back into our unit of measurement, change it back from metric to imperial. We're going to go back into the builder. We're going to edit that same build again. We're not going to change anything here. From here, we're going to take the build up to 7 foot again. We're going minimum weight, 215. And we're going to leave the wingspan at 7'8". Body shape compact. Again, we're going to max all of this out. Get it to 99. Batch counts and all that don't matter. And while we're doing this, with the Ben Simmons trade, how do you think he's going to come back? How long do you think it'll be before he's playing with the team? And what do you think the kind of impact he'll have on the team will be? And do you think he's been working on a jumper at all? Because I think that would be something quite interesting if he came back and all of a sudden started firing and had a little bit of a jump shot to be kind of a threat there. That would be quite interesting. So we'll see how that works and when he gets back into it, and how he plays with Kyrie and with Durant, obviously, and some of the others that got there. So alright, so we got that build maxed. We're going to edit build again. We're going to go back into the menu. We'll switch this to metric one more time. We're going to go back into the builder. We're going to edit this build again. Not going to change anything on the first page. And then from here, we're going to lower this down to 2.05. We're going to lower the weight to 95. And then we've got the wingspan at 2.29. We're going to leave it as compact. Max all this out again. This will be the last time we have to do this on the metric version. The next time we come back in here, we should be able to make our build. We're going to max this out one more time. Takeovers again don't matter. We're going to edit the build. We're going to go back into the menu one more time, switch this back to the imperial measurement system one last time. And then from here we should be able to make our build. So we'll go back into the builder. We're going to edit our same build. Again, we're not changing anything here. And then from here you see we changed the height to 6'10". We're at 210, and then the wingspan at 7'7" again. I'm going to change it to define this time. Now look, if you look on the right hand side, if you remember before we only had a 3 ball handle, now we have 76. Our speed with ball went from 64 to 69. Our perimeter defense and our steal both went from 77 up to 83 and 82. Our rebounding went from 88 to 91, which is now going to give us access to gold rebound chaser. And then our speed went up to a 76 and our acceleration to 73. So this is where we're going to start to make our build now. And as I mentioned to you before, remember in the build prior, we weren't able to get clamps on this build. So we're going to take our perimeter defense up to 78, and as you can see, we now have silver clamps on this build at 6'10", which is something that you're technically not supposed to get, but being we did the metric version and went back and forth, now we're able to do that. So that was the first thing I wanted to show you. So with these shots, with these stats here, I'm going to go 74 on the close shot. And again, remember I'm making this as kind of like I said, a Ben Simmons-esque type of build, so it's not going to have a lot of shooting in it. Basically going to have no shooting in it. So if you're going to make it for the park or anything, feel free to make the adjustments, but we're making this as close to a Ben Simmons type build as we can. We're going 73 on the layup, 84 on the driving dunk, so we're going to get the contact dunks. We're going to take the standing dunk up to 90, and the reason we're going to do that is, as you can see, we're going to get gold posterizer by taking that standing dunk up to 90, and that also means we're going to get all of the standing dunk animations and everything too, being 6'10", and being power forward and everything like that. We're going to take the post moves up to 85. We're not going to have any shooting in this build. We're going to want to be able to do some stuff down low, so that's going to give us Hall of Fame drop stepper, back down punisher. It's going to give us 28 on the finishing badges. For our mid-range, we're going to take this up to 66. We're going to give it just a little bit of a mid-range, few badges on it, which is going to give you like gold post or fade ace. It's going to give you hot zone hunter. A couple of these other badges if you wanted to do some stuff down the post, do some fading, things like that. We're going 61 on the free throw, in case you want to make this as a build. It's like a pick and roll type build in the rec. You could definitely go ahead and do that. Otherwise, if you can make it as a strictly a park player, feel free to take the free throw off of this. We're going 95 on the pass accuracy, which is going to give us gold dimer, obviously a Hall of Fame break starter, gold bullet passer. We're going to go 75 on the ball handle, which is going to give us access to a lot of great dribble moves. Obviously, you're not going to get some of the ones that you would if you had an 80 ball handle, but now you're going to get like the pippin behind the back, and access to some better animations having a 75 ball handle. And then if you remember here before, we only had a 64 speed with ball, and now having 65 plus, we're going to get that silver quick first step that we were looking for. We're going to go ahead and max this out. We're going to go 69 speed with ball. Now obviously on the defensive side of things, Simmons is a really great defender as well, so we're not going to forget about that. We're going 70 on the interior. We're going to go 78 on the perimeter. We're going 80 on the steal. So we're actually now going to get access to gold interceptor on this build as well. We're going 97 on the block, so we're going to get Hall of Fame intimidator and Hall of Fame rim protector on this build. We're going to max out our rebounding on the defensive side at 91, give us access to that gold rebound chaser, and then we're going to take our offensive rebound up to an 89, and then we're going to max out the speed, the acceleration. We're going to take the vertical up to 75, and then we're going to max out our stamina at 90. So there you have it. Your badge spread is going to be 28, 5, 25, and 32. I think this is a pretty good representation of a Ben Simmons type build. You're going to be able to move with this build. You're going to be able to finish this with this build. You're going to be able to play some great defense with this build. You're going to have that 6'10" height with the silver clamps. You're still going to get the gold interceptor, the gold rebound chaser, Hall of Fame intimidator. I mean, the stats on this look really good. Like I said, it's not the quote-unquote best version of this build. A lot of people are doing it with minimum arms and making it into like a Kevin Durant type of build. You can go max arms on it and increase the weight and get a 99 rebound on it as a more of like a Giannis type build. If you guys want to see those, let me know down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to make a video on how to make those as well, but this is my interpretation of what I think a good Ben Simmons build would be. For the takeover options, we're going to get playmaking, rim protector, glass cleaner, and you're even going to get a post takeover as well. So you're going to get a lot of different options on the takeover options. We're just going to throw stuff blocks and team badge boost down there. As you're going to see, it's made the infamous playmaking glass cleaner. The shades of Sean Kemp, Evan Mobley, and Giannis. So like I said, that's my interpretation of my 6'10" glitched metric Ben Simmons build. I hope you liked it. If you stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. Again, don't forget to drop a like, hit that subscribe button for me, and that's all I got for you today. I'm out. Peace.